everyone, I'm Gloria S, Crump, the Queen of Real Estate here at the Coastal Leaders Realty Group. Thank you for joining us this week's Tea Crumpets, and today our special guest is Joe Carlisle. He is the founder of Vision Handyman and Window Tinting. So thank you for joining us.
Hey, grateful to be here.
Yes, thank you. Tell us a little bit of background about yourself and the company.
I started Vision Handyman back in like 2017 as a window cleaning company.
Yeah.
When I was tinting windows, we ran into a lot of people that needed a window cleaner, so I tried to do that, and it turns out cleaning windows is awful, and it's not fun.
Not fun.
Right. That's why nobody else cleans their windows either.
No.
But then I just decided to take it into like full-blown handyman because I was really into doing renovations with a friend of mine, and I got my start working on houses with Best Buy. I used to work at the Best Buy in Spanish Fort.
Really?
And doing home theater installs and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
I was a big audio video guy.
Yeah.
And then about 2018, 2019, it just turned into full handyman because there's definitely a need for reliable handyman.
You took the word out of my mouth. Reliable is key right there. Is the reliable handyman.
And people that just act like normal human beings. It's kind of hard to come by in the handyman
That's
world.
True. That's also true. Especially when they're going to be in your house.
Exactly.
So, and then obviously down here in the coastal market, the tinting obviously is a big thing as well.
Huge. Yeah.
I mean, so that's a huge thing there. I mean,
it's hot down here.
It is hot. That was the point, because we'll talk about that in a minute about how I had to have some tint on these windows for sure. So, so for instance, like, we just kind of talked about, if someone hears Vision Handyman, the main services you offer is like the handyman services as well as the tinting.
Yep.
No window cleaning though.
No window cleaning.
You're done unless pre-tint.
That's right, yeah.
That's the only window cleaning you're going to do.
We tell people when we're tinting, it's going to be as clean as it ever has been and ever will be.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not going to get that clean again.
That's surgically.
That's right, yes.
That's the word.
It's an operation.
It is. So, for instance, not only do you do window tinting for houses, but you also do them for the condos.
Oh, yeah.
So, touch on that a little bit. Like, I mean, for instance, I have gold tint.
Sure.
I love my gold tint. I had to get permission to.
So cute.
It is cute. Thank you. I feel like it just kind of like, when you walk in, I mean, people kind of know what they're about to experience in my office. It shows a little personality, that kind of thing. Oh, thank you. Gosh, you've taken another word out of my mouth. I love it. So, for instance, I mean, like we talked about earlier, power bills, I mean, there's a lot of factors involved. So, not like you can sit there and say, you're going to save X amount. So, if someone does hear something like window tinting can cut down on your, the percentage, it's kind of like, it's kind of like there's really no guarantee, but it does cut down on heat.
It does.
And then two, not only, which can lower power bills, but you were saying, for instance, it also helps, but you get hired to do it for privacy too.
All the time.
Yeah. And so, like, for instance, during the day, you can't see in, but nighttime you can see out as well as people can see in with the lights are on. And I just remember when we first moved in here, people were just sweating. I was waiting for it to get installed and stuff, and so I can vouch. It does help on the heat things, and I never paid attention to the power bill though. I should have looked just to see.
Yeah, that's the thing. I tell people, like, it's definitely going to pay for itself at some point.
Yeah.
It could be this month. It could be 20 years.
Yeah.
There's too many variables to say.
It is.
But like when you were talking about the privacy, it's reflected from the outside, so you can't see in. And that darkens it up pretty good. But like with the condos, people don't want to change their view at all.
No.
I wouldn't either. Like, you want to see everything, least amount of light block. And we're some of the only people around that will do a clear tint that can still stop heat. Like, we can stop about 55% of the heat without really changing the way the glass looks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like, you change it a little bit, but not much. And there's some that's completely clear. Like, so that's real big for like bridal shops.
Yeah, because people want to be able to, and they don't want their clothes. I mean, that's another thing too. People don't realize that the sun can discolor furniture.
Oh yeah.
It can obviously discolor clothes. It's fabric. So that's really good to know that I didn't even really know there was clear tint.
Oh yeah. Like,
so people can obviously see inside, so that people can, admire the clothes.
Yeah, and And it's like a bridal shop can have a $10,000 dress in the window.
Exactly.
And if it's fully exposed to the sun, it could be a matter of days
before
they start messing it up.
Yeah.
And we go into a lot of houses where we can see that there's a lot of sun coming in on wood floors. We lift their rug up. You're
For
like,
sure.
Ooh.
Yes.
And that happened to a friend of mine. Redid her whole house and floors. I mean, it was 8 months later. You could see everywhere where it was.
Yep.
And she's in Oakley, in Mobile, so you can't do the dark reflective tint.
No.
The homeowner station, going to let you do that. So we did that. Just put the clear tint on there.
And that helps with that not happening.
Yeah, all tint has got a 99% UV rejection.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't matter how dark, light, colored, whatever.
But
it'll have 99%.
That's really good to know. But yeah, now I have definitely been in multiple homes. I have seen people when they move out, they'll put sheets down right there where that sun comes in.
Yeah.
When it's vacant, just because they do not want that sun, affecting those wood floors.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
They have. Yeah, so that's something too.
When people think
important.
tint, they think the dark tint that's on the car.
Exactly.
They're like, I don't want that on my house. It's
Yeah.
like,
But that's great.
Nobody does. Like,
I didn't even know there was clear tint, so that's great to know.
Yeah, it's common for us and in the tint world, but we found out recently, because we did a whole retail location with it, they said they got like 5 quotes and we were the only ones that would even offer the
a clear tint.
Yeah.
That is interesting. So, wow. Well, for instance, I mean, obviously I know you're pretty busy down here with, because it is hot and people, like you said, in the condos, they want to be able to see the view at night and just not have that disruption. But what are some of the other, top services, like your top 3 services that you stay busy with year round?
So with Handyman, we only do small jobs.
Okay.
It's like, so we're not painting whole rooms or doing whole rooms of flooring or anything like that. Our biggest thing is like changing electrical fixtures, lighting fixtures, ceiling fans. We put in switches and GFCI outlets, go out all the time. That's on the inspection punch list.
I was just going to say, if there comes an inspection report back and there's not a GFCI outlet that is not listed on there, I'm like, did he do his job? There's always one out. Yeah. So that's good to know.
We can help with that. Yeah. And then, minor plumbing stuff like rebuilding leaky toilets.
I was just going to say, or the faucets of the gaskets out so that it's
all the time.
Yes.
And then even like just putting together furniture.
Because
so many people are ordering from Wayfair and Amazon and everything.
That's like the worst.
And then you get it in and it's 3 boxes. You're like, this is going to take me a week.
Well, I had a breakdown when we got our desk. I just literally had a breakdown. Trying to put together this massive desk, and thank gosh, Katie's husband came to the rescue and put together my desk.
Does John, do you want to be a handyman?
I don't know. We'll have to ask.
It doesn't pay good.
Oh, okay. Well, then probably not.
Okay. Well, it pays off.
Her son might. He's 16. You can have like a little assistant.
Yeah, you can ride in the back.
Yeah, there you go. So you have a tagline that says you're never going to forget us.
Right.
So what does that mean in your actual customer service experience?
It's really just about changing the whole experience.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying, as soon as you realize you need somebody to come to your house to fix something, it's just dread. And you're like, who do I call?
Are they going to show up?
Are they going to show up? Are they going to call me back? Are they going to show up in a truck that leaks oil in my driveway? Can they?
Are they going to smell? I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, tons of smelly handymen. Yeah. I smell sometimes, but I try to cologne.
Yeah, there you go.
The Mary Kay cologne I load up.
I like that.
But we feel like if you just communicate and do what you say you're going to do, you're not going to forget that.
That's true.
It's like,
because there are times that you're at a property and something goes haywire that you did not expect that was going to happen.
All the time.
It's going to sit there. You're going. Like you said, communication's key. If you're like, hey, I was going to be there at 1, we got a problem. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 o'clock. That kind of thing. It's just letting them know so they can go about and do what they need to do.
Yeah, like we lay that groundwork that we're trustworthy. You can get a hold of us. We're honest. And when stuff goes wrong, people are way more accepting of it and understanding because they're like, okay, this guy's definitely not lying to me.
Exactly.
Because if another guy calls and tells you he ran into a band of elephants on the way, like you'd be like, this guy, just like everybody else, just like a man.
Yeah, just like a man. Can't rely on them. Exactly. That's too funny. And so obviously, you aim to entertain. I can see that already. You're very funny. Thanks. Yeah, and so you do obviously bring some personality to the service industry where, it's typically transactional. It's just they don't really communicate. They don't really talk, but I can definitely see you're not like them.
Thanks.
So you said you were also a comedian.
That's
too?
right. Yeah.
And you hired a comedian as well?
Yeah, I mostly hire comedians to come help, like to be
it's
helpers.
Positive energy.
Yeah, and it's just we aim to entertain. Like we want you to enjoy us being in your house.
Exactly.
It's your space. You want to be comfortable in your own space.
Exactly.
And yeah, if you can get in there and joke around with people and open mouth kiss their dog, that's pretty.
As long as the dogs like you, then you're in.
Right. Yeah. Consent.
They can definitely pick up on some vibes.
Yeah. I don't want to be me too in any dogs. So.
You don't what?
Me too in any dogs.
Me too. No.
Remember that from a couple years ago?
Yeah, I do. I do remember that. That's why I was laughing. I thought it was funny. So what is, with being the handyman, what is a quick home improvement tip that every homeowner should know?
Sure.
Okay.
So I actually brought some visual aids
for this
that I didn't tell you about.
You're prepared.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Impressed.
So,
I hear
mold.
Okay.
Is not scary.
Okay, I like that.
You shouldn't be scared of mold when you find it in your house. However,
the water.
Water is scary.
Yes, because where is it coming from?
Where is it coming from?
Yeah.
And mold is an indication that you have a water, moisture, or humidity problem.
Yes.
And mold, 9 times out of 10, you can just clean it up.
Yeah.
But
it can be just surface.
if you clean it up and you don't take care of the moisture problem,
it's just going to come right back. Yeah.
And mold is not necessarily damaging to a healthy person's health.
Yeah.
It's like, but wet environments are very damaging to your health.
Definitely.
And so I learned that last year. Like, it's all about moisture and humidity.
And we live in a very humid environment.
Very.
I mean,
and like
ask any woman about their hair in this area.
I have trouble with mine too.
Oh, yours is long. Yeah, so you can relate.
But like, make sure your bathroom vent is working and use it.
Yes, because a lot of times I go into properties where they have not turned their vent on during showers, and you can even see the
rolling
water.
Down the wall.
The paints.
All the time.
Yes, and then even I still go into condos that have wallpaper. Now wallpaper is making a comeback.
Wallpaper's
pretty wallpaper.
I like wallpaper.
But a lot of times I go into properties where that wallpaper needs to be replaced and such, and it's peeling back, and you can just tell that they have not.
Since you talk about wallpaper, when there's vinyl wallpaper that's not vapor permeable, and you put it on an exterior wall, your air conditioner is pulling moisture in through the wall, and it'll get stuck back there, and it can rot the wall. I've seen it. I've pulled wallpaper down, the whole wall's covered with mold.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have to make sure it's what?
Vapor permeable.
Vapor permeable wallpaper,
Yeah.
so that way you will not have the moisture get trapped behind it.
On exterior walls.
On
Interior walls doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
But that's
your air conditioning is causing.
Down here, your
dehumidifier.
when you're running your air conditioner, you get dry air inside and moisture on the outside. It's pulling it in.
Yeah.
And it has to. And if stuff gets wet inside the wall, it's got to be able to dry to either side, and it's pulling it in the summer.
Well, speaking of your tip with anything that you see mold, the water is the big issue. I was telling you earlier about how just people need to remember to caulk around their exterior.
Absolutely.
And use the correct caulk.
Yeah.
That is such a big thing. A lot of times you'll hear someone that's like, I caulked, and then you see the can, and you're like, that's bathroom caulk. You did that on the outside? So
it needs to be exterior and elastomeric.
Yes. And what about silicone? Is that still good?
Silicone's fine. You just can't paint over it. So silicone's really good for bath and kitchen. And outside, if you have white windows and you use a white, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's real messy and hard to work with.
Yeah. But I had a friend that was also a client, but she just, single, didn't know to caulk around her windows, had stucco, and did a home inspection, and next thing you know, it was several years she lived there, and it had, dry rotted, so to speak, and water went behind the stucco, and next thing you know, that deal fell apart, and she's having to replace 3/4 of the stucco, all because of not knowing to caulk around the windows. Just simple upkeep, maintenance. It's just, and that was a cheap solution, but it was too late, so it turned into a $20,000-$30,000 problem. So it's crazy.
We really like to use a product called Tower Tech. It's a caulk. It's pretty much good for everything.
Oh, wow.
And you can get it at BLP, Mobile Paints.
Okay.
And we like to support them because they're local.
Yeah. And a franchise, not like Walmart or like
right.
Local
but it's
store. That's great.
super
And what's the name of it?
Tower Tech,
and it's at BLP.
Mobile Paints.
Okay. Well, good deal. And so, what are some of the most, obviously you go in homes and you do the handyman stuff. So what are some of the unique jobs that you've been hired for, actually?
I built an Amazon box like Snoopy's doghouse.
Oh, wow.
It has a little Snoopy on top of it. And in that same house, I also made a huge theme wall for somebody. He was a real big fan of this band Ghost, which is like a modern day Kiss.
Oh, wow.
And I was in his house and he had all this memorabilia, just like a Kiss fan, like it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And I just like, man, why don't you let me make you a theme wall for this? And we did it. It's awesome. It's huge.
That's awesome. And so I bet that was, we'll have to put some pictures up of it.
Yeah.
So that way you can, showcase your talent. So what you can do. Exactly. So somebody were to want to hire you for tinting or hire you to do some handyman work. Obviously we'll have your contact information at the end of the video, but what's kind of the process?
Just yell real loud.
Put a smoke signal up.
You just go to our website.
Okay.
It's visionhandyman.com. We
Okay.
try to put as much information as we can on there. There's pricing on there too, which no other handyman does.
Yeah.
And it just kind of give you a ballpark. But there's a contact form on there. Just fill that out. Attach some pictures if you can. Tell us a little bit about what you want to do. And Julie
Maybe
will get
measurements
that.
and things of that nature. Like
If you've got measurements for your windows, you want to measure the glass, each individual glass pane, not the frames, and you can shoot that to us and we can get you a pretty close number. And even if you don't have the measurements, I've seen so many, I can pretty much tell
figure it out
what it's going to be.
Especially by the size of the door, if there's a door involved. Like my deal.
Oh yeah. That's 31 by 77.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, see, you've been doing this for a little bit.
But yeah, we get you a ballpark from that, and if that's in your in your budget, then we'll go ahead and schedule it to come out. And then when we get there, we'll lock it down and be like, okay, this is exactly how much it's going to be.
That's actually great because a lot of times people don't have the time to sit there just to get a quote, be at home because they got work. It works. So that's great that y'all have the ability to give a rough estimate based on the website, that thing, and it cuts down on everybody's time. And then once they hire you or say yes, that sounds great, you can come out and so that's good.
And that's really all you have to do is fill out the form. And we get a lot of people who are like, I'm not doing that. So we're like, you can go away. It's like,
well, I think that's the easiest.
It's like, but once you fill out the form and you're in our CRM, then it's white glove the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're gonna take care of you.
I love that. I love white glove service. That's great.
All right.
Well, good deal. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. And we'll have all your contact information. And thank y'all for watching. And definitely hire him for tinting and handyman.
Also, I got this too.
Oh, we got something else.
Since you're the queen of real estate, I was wondering, can I be?
Oh my goodness! Yes.
Should I be the queen of the handyman?
You can be king of handyman. How's that?
No.
Well, you want to be queen of handyman? Okay, you can do it. So, yeah. See, we match now. Thank you for watching.